So, the Wonder Woman Comic Con trailer. Now, I'm actually looking forward to this because I love Wonder Woman. I don't know really much about the comics because I didn't really read comics until about 14. Still such a geekling. But I loved I think one of the first TV shows, comic book TV shows, was Wonder Woman. Starring um, Linda Wagner. I absolutely loved that show. I I preferred it when it was set in the 1940s when she went back to Nazi times. And one thing that did kind of annoy me was the emphasis sometimes, and I get it, but there's a few episodes where they go off to Themyscira, her home, and it's so this idea that without men we form this perfect society and it's all equal and loving and sisterhood, and I'm like, oh god, that'll be nuts. And one thing I loved is there was an animated film a couple of years ago which was absolutely brilliant. Nathan Fillion voiced Steve, and I'm just recommending it here. Now, I don't want to give anyone anything away about if you haven't seen this, but you've got to go and see this animated film because it's brilliant. There is this one moment where a character calls out the Queen on her hypocrisy regarding Themyscira, regarding this whole kind of idea of a utopia, and that one scene is worth buying it for. There you go, see? I haven't spoiled anything, but that you just want to cheer just for that. So anyway, and now the new Wonder Woman. Now, I didn't know who she was before I saw Batman vs Superman, but I actually enjoyed her, so I thought she brought some good things to the table. So anyway, let's see what Gay Gardo, or is it Garbo, whatever, can bring us a new Wonder Woman. Here we go. Ooh.
Yeah, that look like her.
You have been my greatest love. Be careful, Diana.
This looks good.
I do not deserve you.
You can't go into a party with a sword on your back.
Have you never met a man before? But what about your father?
I had no father. I was brought to life by Zeus.
So this is your father.
Well, that's neat.
That means this is your father. That's what that means. Oh, this looks good. Oh, okay. This looks visually stunning. The lasso of truth looks good. Okay. Okay. My Captain America shield.
Up to you.
Well, congratulations, Gal Gadot. You nailed this. I remember when all this came out about Wonder Woman. Listen, we waited a long time for this film.
Etta Candy. I'm Steve Trevor's secretary.
What is a secretary?
I go where he tells me to go and I do what he tells me to do.
Well, where I'm from, that's called slavery.
I really like her.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Ladies, after you.
I do. I like her.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. During the Etta Candy, yeah, I never really liked her in the comics, okay, because I've read a few Wonder Woman comics and I hate the caricature, the stereotype. Now, Etta may not like being a secretary, however, she has a job at a time when there were not a lot of jobs out there. Women who did not work had to because their men were out fighting. It's a good way to earn independence. And I kind of really don't appreciate that line. You know, I'm his secretary. I do what he tells me to do. Well, this idea of the secretary being a slave, you know, cool. Steve doesn't seem like the kind of guy to treat anyone like that. That's the impression just I got from this trailer. That's what I'm just saying about that. It's lost premium, but this looks great. This looks very Captain America, which, hey, I love Captain America. I thought it was a great film. So, but one thing is interesting is during Batman vs Superman, there is this moment where Wonder Woman poses for the camera with her group of people, her Howling Commandos, her own little personal group, and then she disappeared for like 60 odd years and then resurfaced. I get one thing from this. She went underground because she was broken-hearted, and she didn't want to fight the good fight, even though society could have really needed her over the last 6 decades. Steve's going to die. That's what I got from a trailer. Steve is going to die. He's going to sacrifice his life, probably to save her, and he's going to die. Here you go, see? Now, I like the fact it actually brings Themyscira into the 21st, or into fighting the Nazis. That's just fun, isn't it? That's just a fun idea. These Nazis, this ideology going against a bunch of women, that's kind of cool in a way. Now, visually, it looks very much like the comics. This is how I actually imagine a Wonder Woman film to look like. Dark and stylish, and yet lots of gold, traditional, the idea of the Amazons. So, there you go. So, I'm going to give this some positives. I'm generally looking forward to seeing this film. Here you go, see? You know, I do think Steve's going to die. There you go. So anyway, thanks for watching this, and hey, take care, sign off. Bye now.